under the thumb of tyranny is excellent. Here, the TSA admits illegals are allowed to fly without ID. Now, last month, it emerged that the TSA was allowing undocumented immigrants to fly without ID. They could just show their notice to appear. But despite numerous TSA denials that this was the case, the Border Patrol Council confirmed that the TSA had said they reversed their policy in the aftermath of the story going public. Now, the TSA, they continue to insist, oh, there was no policy. We weren't allowing people to board airlines without ID, and they just continued to deny. But despite repeatedly insisting that it wasn't allowing illegals to fly without ID, the TSA admits in a letter on August 7th that a notice to appear form alone is sufficient documentation for an individual to board an airliner. From the letter, it says if a passenger can only present a Form I-862, TSA will attempt to establish the passenger's identity through DHS partner components. This would be Customs and Border Protection and ICE. Now, if those DHS components are able to provide corroborating information, such as that the I-862 was issued to an individual with that name provided, the passenger is permitted into the screening checkpoint to undergo screening. So the agent on the line says, yes, I did issue an I-862 to a person with that name. This is not a secure form of ID because the name on the form is whatever name the illegal alien decides to give the border authority at the time of apprehension. There is no corroborating ID. And not only that, but once they get this notice to appear, they can give it to whomever they wish, any terrorists that are working with the drug cartels, who can then take this notice to appear and fly to any city that the TSA will just allow them to, because you know, it doesn't take an ID to get online unless you are an American. I feel very safe. I don't know about you, with this police state surrounding me, protecting my First Amendment rights and all that. But not only that, research has now definitively confirmed that the TSA body scanners are, in fact, useless. Now, we've been reporting on this for years, but now researchers with 3 of the nation's top universities have concluded that TSA body scanners can be easily defeated by anyone with a modicum of know-how. This confirms what we've been reporting. The machines are useless. So in essence, the machines, which are supposed to detect weapons, can be fooled by anyone hiding a weapon on the side of his or her body. This will render it invisible against the scan's black background. Now, there are also other ways to thwart the machines. It's listed inside this article. But these findings corroborate what engineer John Corbett discovered for himself in 2012. He was able to get some metal through the TSA scanners. And we've had Corbett on the show before, and he provided bombshell information that even the TSA admits that they are a useless agency and there wasn't actually a terror threat. So cue the threat from ISIS. So now they tell us that there is a new threat. It's ISIS, and that we should be very worried about ISIS sleeper cells in the U.S. But we don't have to worry about the TSA bumbling one of their terror attacks because they're just going through the border. They're not even using the TSA. You would think that the TSA would do away with these useless body scanners, but alas, the TSA is seeking a new generation of more powerful body scanners, so you can have even more radiation and cancer and potential hits to your fertility. Wonderful. So as this country is witnessing a police state building up around us, a new bill has been introduced in Congress that is going to ban private citizens from owning body armor. That's right. Well, we've got all this terror and all these threats to us. They want us to not be able to protect ourselves, take our guns, and now we can't even have body armor. The driving force behind the bill is Democrat Mike Honda from California. He says access to military-grade body armor emboldens criminals and mass shooters to act. And Honda wants to make possession of body armor a criminal offense with a penalty of up to 10 years in prison. Jakari Jackson has more.
A bill making its way through the House would ban the sale, transfer, or possession of military-level body armor. Which is to say, if H.R. 5344 is passed, outside of some grandfathering, the ordinary citizen would be banned from owning it. You have Mike Honda from California to thank for this. The bill includes helmets or shields with a ballistic resistance of Type 3 armor. Would you buy your son the cheapest papier-mâché football helmet on the shelf? No, you want something that would actually protect him. The same with body armor. But the naysayers will undoubtedly point to this clip.
Officers find themselves against a fully automatic modified AK-47 with armored piercing bullets. Two bank robbers wearing body armor unleash a barrage of ammunition unlike anything police have ever dealt with.
He's wearing heavy body armor, so he's not knocking down at all.
As horrible as that situation was, and it was indeed horrible, that was when departments were armed with shotguns and pistols. Even the smallest departments now have rifles and heavy armor. Let me be clear about this though, those armaments should not be all-purpose, such as menacing peaceful protesters. But if such a shooting was to occur again, police are now well equipped to deal with it. But just like the police can end up on the business end of a serious assailant, the ordinary citizen can get in the crossfire too.
My hands are up, bro. My hands are up. Watch it. Watch it. You're gonna kill him. What's your name? Your name's Joe. Hello, officer.
Most people probably won't carry a Kevlar vest in the trunk of their car, but if you want to, that's your business, just like it's your business to carry a firearm. No law enforcement agency, let alone a politician, can guarantee your safety 100% of the time. That's why you should have the right to protect yourself. You can find more reports at Infowars.com.
Well, coming up, Obama is considering 800,000 new guest worker visas at a time of unprecedented unemployment for the American people. But if that's not frustrating enough, now illegal aliens are fighting back against Americans who are taking their jobs from under the table. And then we've got more reports from Ferguson. Stay with us.
You've experienced and heard about the benefits of super male vitality. Now, the new formula has arrived. Introducing the new Super Female Vitality. I have specifically designed this formula to help the body naturally regulate itself without the use of artificial hormones. Key ingredients chosen from the highest quality sources. Secure your Super Female Vitality today from our limited stock at InfoWarsLife.com.
The facts are in. The studies are legion. Sodium fluoride and other toxic members of the fluoride family are devastating the health and cognitive ability of the American people. So why are the social engineers adding it to the water? Simple. Dumb down the host population that the parasitic technocracy is feeding on. We may not have been able to get fluoride out of the water supply yet, but we can help to get it out of our bodies. I am extremely excited to announce the exclusive InfoWars Life Fluoride Shield formulation, fusing 6 of the best documented ingredients from around the world to help the body remove not just toxic fluoride residues from the body, but a whole host of toxic substances. Let's take a stand against the globalists by blocking their poisons with Fluoride Shield. I use Fluoride Shield every day. Secure your Fluoride Shield and other pioneering formulations at InfoWarsLife.com today. Let's start cleansing our bodies now and support the InfoWar at the same time. That's InfoWarsLife.com.